Hello, I'm happy you're here. Welcome back to the decluttering vlog series. I have no idea what the activity of the day is, and it is also noon. So let's learn together what I have planned for today, and we'll figure out if that's viable. Tonight is when the snowstorm is supposed to start, so I don't think I'm gonna do any decluttering tomorrow when we're snowed in. I'll probably do like a lot of reading and a lot of crocheting and just kind of hanging out. So if I for some reason can't finish my decluttering today, I'll find time tomorrow to do it, but it's not gonna bother you. We did the kids' clothes yesterday. We at least decluttered it out of its space. We haven't done anything with it yet, but that will be for a different time. And today I'm meant to be doing the laundry space. We're headed back down to the basement, which is honestly, I think, the biggest goal of this particular decluttering attempt is to get the basement kind of squared away, especially to get the cat box down there and get the cat stuff down there, so that way I can have my office back and I don't have to worry about the cats knocking any more plants over and getting dirt all over the place. And also just to, I don't know, just make the basement a little bit more inviting, because I would like to do more workout things and go down to the gym portion of the basement more. It's, at the end of the day, it's still going to be a basement, but that doesn't mean it needs to be overflowing with garbage, you know? Let's go take a look at what we're working with. Okay, so when I'm talking about laundry space, this is kind of what we're working with. Everything on these hangers, the stuff on the top shelf, things I've got on the floor. Mostly this is just dirty laundry, but sometimes, like, let's see if this is empty. Oh, that actually has stuff in it. So finding a place for that to live. This is just laundry. Those are cans and bottles. Those could actually be moved, and just stuff like that. Going through these drawers are new. Like, we got a new washer dryer set last year, and we got these things that they sit on. So there's not really anything in them right now, which is good. We kind of want to keep it that way. There's stuff up here that needs cleaning off. Clean blankets that should actually be taken downstairs. And then we do keep like sports equipment kind of stuff up here, and I'm trying to decide like what to do with that. So mainly just going through these shelves, moving stuff around. I think I do have a step stool down here already, so we don't have to worry about that. Also, I came down here and then the furnace kicked on. It is like 3 degrees outside right now, so the furnace is gonna be on and off for this whole time, but we've got this step stool we'll need to get up onto the shelves. There's also this ice maker we have down here as well. I think to declutter, I'm just gonna move this weird box of stuff to a junk pile and deal with that later. And that's gonna be my decluttering of the top of this ice machine. And I have a fresh trash bag right here, which is going to come in handy because when I cleaned the shelves off over there, the trash bag I use is just like so extremely heavy that I can't add more stuff into it right now. Let's see. Going back and forth about getting mic'd up because I am having like this really weird like neck reaction this winter. It's like eczema just on my neck. I just put some cream on it, which is medicated, so I'm hoping that this will ease up over the next couple of days, but it's so itchy. It'll probably be fine. Honestly, I'm just gonna clip it to my hood, but okay. I'm thinking, I don't know what I'm thinking yet. Stay tuned, you'll find out what I'm thinking. Firstly, let's tackle the floor stuff. I think these things can move. I am planning to have a cans and bottle day, but that is not yet. So I'm just gonna move it over here where I was keeping a lot of those toys from earlier. This is a laundry basket for the load of laundry I washed earlier, so that's in there. We've got a towels pile, we've got a whites pile, we've got blankets / sweaters. Let's see if it fits in here. That fits in there. Does the bleach fit in there? That'd be nice. Keep it in there. Spray and wash. Everything basically that. What is this for? Green water tracing dye. That is not clean. Oh my god. Okay. I don't even use these scent boosters. Why am I holding on to them? I'm not. They're gone now. That is more of the same freaking softener, but in a different container, and they're both open. Good, I'm glad we're doing that. Ew, what's on my hand? This is empty OxyClean. Good, I'm glad we're holding on to that. And again, more scent boosters. Garbage. All right, let's get the garbage bag open because this is not big enough already. Oh, there's so many spider webs. Okay, I think that's... Oh, you're too tall. What is... What I'm thinking, because up here, I end up collecting a lot of things out of pockets. And I don't think that putting them on top of here is the best idea. But what I do think I should do, because our dryer also has one of these podium drawer things and nothing really inside of it, is that I get buckets or baskets that can fit inside of those things, label each of the baskets with a family member's name, and then whatever I find in their pockets, I put in that basket. And then it's not my problem what's in that basket unless the basket starts overflowing. But it's just like a bunch, mostly just like knickknacks and coins and whatever that end up in pockets. But anything small denomination, I keep. Now that's a tip. So what am I gonna do with these right now? Some of this is garbage. So let's first take the garbage out. Probably don't need to keep a old Kit Kat wrapper, you know? Some of these are receipts, manuals. What really needs to happen is this all needs to be wiped down. I don't know if I'm gonna do that. Tech wash. What's this? What's this? And the manuals. Let's put all the manuals together. Samsung washer, which we now have Maytags. We do not need our Samsung manuals anymore. They can go in the garbage. Would I regret it if I threw this dusty piece away? I'll leave it with the manuals. I am also like not a big believer in keeping all of my manuals because I truly don't think that there's any piece of tech that we still use that we couldn't find the manual for online. And we have a box upstairs full of manuals that actually needs digging into and either organizing or throwing out. But it feels like such a task that like I don't want to be the one to do it. Plus Dave is the one who likes to hold on to the manuals. So like in a weird way, I feel like I'm like going behind his back to get rid of this paperwork, which I don't necessarily think needs to feel true because he would not, first of all, he would not notice. If I got rid of all of the manuals in the house, there's no way he would notice. But I just feel kind of like some type of way about it. Kids picture book up here. This is one that I really want to save. I know we kind of went over like books the other day, but this was Owen's favorite book. Like we wore the pages out of it. I don't know how it ended up on that top shelf. All of our lights down here have these like light cages and half of them are broken and they're all grimy. But I feel like this is basement equipment. I should keep it. Should also check to see if this light bulb works. She did. Get out of here. Okay, I have a clean laundry basket down here I can use for these blankets for now, and I can bring those upstairs, fold them, put them away. Actually like majorly frees up the visual space. Now I can actually like reach over there. Tiny little something. Just throw it out. It's not like my husband's gonna be like, oh, I need the specific piece for the washer. Do you have that loose piece that was sat on top of the dryer since 2019? No, he wouldn't do that. He would just go out and buy the piece again or look for the piece, you know? Stop saving it. Ice skates, we're saving those for Poppy. Another ice skate. I don't... Yeah. Okay. Good thing we don't need to access this very often. What is this? I was not expecting what I just opened up. Okay. It says Remington on it. I had an assumption on what would be in here. I would like for you to guess what is in this container. You're not gonna guess. I'm sorry. You're just not gonna know what's in here. An assortment of Sharpies. Sure, that's a great place to keep them. Sure. This is all of our kids' like ice skating stuff in boxes right now. I don't know how this became like the designated sport equipment storage, but it works. It's also terribly hard to get to. I don't know what these towels, how long have these towels been up here? Oh my God, I'm never gonna reach that. Not that I want to use them for like bathing or anything, but surely there's some kind of mess that could happen down here where we might need towels because last spring our basement flooded. So Not that 2 towels would have fixed that. What are you? What are you? This is actually really heavy. I need to put this down. Okay. Okay. And I have not a Scooby what this is. I'm just going to leave it here. I think this part is done. I'm going to look into getting the baskets to house these things. I would say final spot. Let's do the final bit, whatever's going on up here. I don't know why I haven't thought of this before. We obviously already have stuff hanging up here, but I've never thought to hang up our specialized winter clothes up here. Like, I have a few big jackets and Dave has a few big jackets that could probably just live hung up here with these things until we need them. Wouldn't that make sense? My bibs like are upstairs right now, just hanging around, which right now I'm like grabbing them every now and again, like if I go to play out in the snow with the kids, but I could also just keep them down in the basement and then get them when I use them once every 3 weeks, instead of just having to trip over them and move them from like dining chair to dining chair. Wouldn't that make sense? Okay, this hanger is broken. Let's stop hanging on to broken hangers. Okay, I'm gonna move this pack. So I have a lot of like 5K medals. This is an inflatable 5K medal and some half marathon medals that just came down here one day and started just living down here. And they're just hung up on this rack in a bunch of different spots. So I just have all of these and I didn't really know where to put them, but then Dave had just suggested that I keep them like in the gym area and like hang them up over there where all of our workout equipment and stuff is. For now, I'm just going to set them on the shelves we cleared off earlier this week and just kind of call it good. Note to self, the shelf itself is angled a little bit. Don't put anything breakable up there. I have some seed starting stuff upstairs in a closet, but I think it'd be nice to have bigger stuff out here. Bulb from when we had chickens. Yep, still in there. We'll keep that up here. And then car mats and a moving blanket, which I also think should remain there. What is this? This is I don't know what this is. There's so many cobwebs. Let me just try and get some of these cobwebs down. So a little reminder in case like you don't know or you're new or you've forgotten or whatever. Our plan is to move our laundry upstairs. We have been renovating our upstairs since we moved into this place in 2019. The goal is to move all of this stuff upstairs one day and then we'll see what this space turns into. I think this is a pretty good spot to stop. I would call this decluttered. Feeling pretty good. Feeling pretty okay with this. It's not perfect, but it's also a basement. There's gonna be dust, there's gonna be dirt, there's gonna be cobwebs. It is a basement. And I just want to remind you that if you are also doing decluttering stuff, it doesn't need to be a main life-changing spot to declutter. Everything needs combing through every now and again. Will I do this space again next year? No, probably not. But next 5 years, yeah, sure. But it doesn't need to be big, huge, overly impactful to still make a difference to daily life. Now I know we have stuff. Now it's a bit more clear what goes on these shelves. And going forward, that's going to help me put stuff away. So when it's time to declutter, I'm not surprised by the things I come across. I'm feeling good about it. My hands are gross. I need to wash my hands first. And then we'll just enjoy the rest of our day. The snow has really started. Come on in, Mr. Boy. You can see the railing, how much snow we've gotten so far. It's coming. Now I'm making myself a couple quesadillas. I've just been doing some more crocheting and my shoulders are killing me from doing the crocheting, but I will show you what I've got and then you have to try to guess what I'm making. Reminder, I'm doing tapestry crochet at the moment and this is what we got. This is what we got so far. What is it? Put in your guesses. Put your guesses in now. It's currently 8:30 and I'm gonna eat this and then probably do more crocheting. I'm currently listening to an audiobook called Gone Before Goodbye by Reese Witherspoon. And it feels very hand-holdy and I'm listening to it on audio so I can like do it and crochet at the same time. And I've just cranked up the speed to 2 times speed because it's fine. I don't want to DNF another book within a week, so I'm trying to just get through it. And also my friend read the book and she liked it, so I'm trying to see it through to the end. But I'm just not enjoying Reese Witherspoon as a narrator. Feels very overacted to me in this moment, so I'm not really enjoying that. And then the book itself just feels very, again, like hand-holdy. Oh, that means that this and this and this and this. Yes, I can actually put that together. Thank you. I did not need you to spell out what the repercussions of this particular thing would be. I got it. Thank you. We are well past midnight now, but my brain is not ready to turn off and shut off to go to bed because I have had the lights on full blast so I can see my crochet work. So I'm not like quite tired yet, so I think I'm gonna lay in bed, see what books I could get off of Kindle and decide what to read next, because I just finished that Reese Witherspoon book. Thankfully it's done now. It's over. And I'm going to be finishing another book tomorrow. I've got like somewhere like 50 to 70 pages left, so I want to read that tomorrow. Let's see, Mark can try to eat a cat. I say eat as a joke, but he does like to like chew on them. So that'll be good. I am enjoying that other book, but I don't really have many reads queued up like digitally, even though I have so many library books. Anyway, I'm rambling now about books. This is how tired I am. It's 12:15. I was just here trying to close out this vlog. I wanted to show you the snow update as of right now. It is 12:15. The wind blowing off the roof makes it seem even more dramatic than it is. All of the extra activities, all of the school things, like everything is preemptively canceled. Can you not be on the table, please? Which one are you? I can't tell in this light. Anyway, that's gonna be it for today. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you tomorrow.